also be on his website.
Yeah.
He said.
And if they're not, which I believe they are because I looked, but if, like, I didn't look at Moody's, you can get in contact with the DC office and say, I need your state office because I need to get in contact with constituent services, I want to know. And you can Google district offices, state offices. There's two fully separate teams of employees of the Senate offices, in the DC one and then the state or district. There was one in the back, I think.
Yeah, my name
Two in the back.
my name is Rick Souza. I turn around have an 81-year-old mom who is honest and worked very hard her whole life to earn the Social Security benefits that she has, and I don't want to see her lose them. However, that's not my question. My question is, are you aware of the fraud and manipulation that has taken place through Social Security for people to gain maximum payments? And are you aware that much of that security had been done for many years through immigrants, through the process of giving immigrants their Social Security number, letting them go out and get jobs so they could gain maximum benefits? And that's my question. There is fraud within the Social Security system, and it does have to be at least looked at. I don't want to see anybody that's earned it fairly and correctly lose their benefits. However, there is a huge amount of fraud, and I hate to tell you, so many politicians have used it.
So, basically everything you said is untrue. I'm gonna assume that you're coming from a good place, and you asked it in a nice way, so I'll just tell you. The amount of fraud in Social Security is vanishingly small.
Vanishingly small.
Listen, I listened to you, didn't I?
You said
Listen.
I said it was untrue.
Alright, so go to the next question.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Right.
U.S. citizens can get Social Security benefits. U.S. citizens can get Social Security benefits. You cannot get Social Security benefits if you're an unauthorized person in this country. You are incorrect, sir. And the amount of fraud, waste, and abuse in the system is less than 1%. And the inspector generals who look into how to eliminate the fraud, waste, and abuse tell us every year how to do it is to hire more people into the offices to look into it. Donald Trump fired the inspector general on day one and fired the people who look into the fraud, waste, and abuse, which is what you do not when you want to address fraud, waste, and abuse, but when you want to wreck fraud, waste, and abuse on a system. The fraud is Elon Musk, sir. That's the fraud. The only immigrant that you should be worried about taking Social Security is Elon Musk, sir. I'm sorry that you don't know what's true, and I hope that you learn some things, because you're going to be hurt just like the rest of us. Just like the rest of us.
Thank you, sir.
So the question is a personal benefit question that I'd like to stay in contact with you, but her benefits have been disrupted and she's not sure why, and she's not getting through to the Social Security Administration. And so what I suggest is to call your both senators and your representative, get in touch with their constituent services, okay? And it's their job to ensure that you receive the benefits that you've legally earned. And I'm very sorry, and I'm sorry that, vibes are off when people come to disrupt a conversation. So I'm sorry. I can feel your emotions that this is a very difficult thing to talk about publicly. So I'd like a round of applause for her bravery. And I want to tell you that we will continue to work until, I'm going to do everything that I can to help you. And you should understand that you've paid into the system, you've earned your benefits, and it's your elected official's job to make sure you get those benefits. I'll tell you one little fact, and then I'll take more questions. Social Security changed the way the government relates to the citizens, legally. It was Social Security that changed it. It used to be an adversarial system. So if the government owed you money, you had to go and get the money. You had to prove that it was yours. And so if they didn't pay you, it was incumbent on you to go and get the money. And you probably have read a bunch of the history of some of the first big marches were veterans who weren't getting their benefits. Have you read?